I've sanded, cleaned, hoovered probably 2 or 3 times both doors. They're as clean as I'm ever going to get them now. I've been to Brico Depot earlier today to buy some primer, which unbelievably they don't sell. They don't sell wood primer. They may do at other DIY stores, but Brico Depot is definitely one of the biggest. It's the same as B&Q in the UK, and they don't sell wood primer here. So I'm going to use the paint as an undercoat and then give it 2 or 3 coats on top. Yeah, they're looking pretty good, these doors. I'm pleasantly surprised how good a condition they're in. Nothing needs repairing. I've taken off all the trims. I'm going to put those on last, obviously. So cleaned them, all the glass is in good condition. Nothing needs to be changed, so pretty easy job really. Dirty job, but an easy job. So yeah, I'll get a coat of paint on there and leave that overnight, and then start again tomorrow. So talk to you later. Cheers everybody. Yeah, hi everybody. Right, I thought I'd just run over the kitchen plans. A lot of people have made some useful comments, and things have changed just slightly. But I wanted to clarify one or two things as well that came up in the comments, just so everybody knows why we're doing things we're doing in a certain way. So yeah, thanks for all your comments. I do read them all, and I do try to answer them all. So first, let's just talk about one or two of the basics and why we're doing things the way we're doing. One of the plans that has changed is that the sink is now going to go on this wall here. Plenty of room. We can have a sink and we can have a washing machine under there. The reason we've changed that is because when we had a good think about it, it was better to put the oven and the cooker and everything else on this wall, because we will have an extractor, and the only place this can go, and let me just move this around a little bit so you can see. The only place that the extractor hood can go is here, because the only bit of wall that we've got for the outlet is here. It's about 1.5 foot of wall on the outside. So we can put the oven here, extractor hood, and then the outlet pipe there. If we put it over there, yeah, we could still do it, but we'd have to have the extractor outlet pipe running all the way around the wall. We didn't really want that. So that's what we're going to change there. The sink is going to go on that wall. The sink has to go in this corner somewhere. As I've said before, the pipes, the inlet pipes, are on the other side of the wall, inside the gîte, all ready to come through. We don't want to take it over anywhere else, because then we would be digging up floorboards, taking up floorboards, and we don't want to do that. Okay, so the door, which is now a window. Okay, what I want you to think of is if we had guests staying in the gîte, there's a door in between the two, which they will obviously lock on their side. The only door then we have available is the main door, which you've seen me paint and what have you and restore. We have to have 2 points of exit in the house for insurance reasons and what have you. And the only other place that it can go really is there. So that's why we want to put the door there. It also goes into the garden, which means when we're sat in here, we can walk out into the garden if we want to take food out there and what have you. So yeah, for insurance reasons, and I think, I'm not sure, but I think it's a law as well that you have to have 2 points of exit. So if there was a fire in the hallway or something like that, we wouldn't be able to get out, we wouldn't be able to get through the gîte. So that would be our point of exit. That is why we're putting it there. Plus, it'll look a lot better as well. Okay. Some people said, why not build up and make the window shorter and have the sink and everything there? Well, the reason is we've got to have a door there. Okay, so hope that clears that one up. The next thing, the one that I got the most comments on, is what I call the breakfast bar. Let me just point down. Okay, so that area is what we've marked out as the breakfast bar. Blimey, did we get some comments on this? Yeah, this is only, a rough mark out. It doesn't have to go all the way. There's still loads of room on that side. Some people tended to think this was going halfway across the room. It's not. This is where the fridge and the freezer will go. And yes, I worked out the triangle of the kitchen for the sink, for the cooker, and for where the fridge and the freezer will be. It's less than 2 metres from one to the other, so it's not a big area at all. It just looks bigger than it is. I was at a friend's house at the weekend, Collins. He's got quite a large kitchen, and he has to walk more than that to get to his fridge, freezer, over to the cooker and what have you. So this is quite a nice area, but the biggest thing is, breakfast bar was just the name I gave it. We're not going to use it as a breakfast bar as such. It's going to be a countertop, And if someone wants to sit over there as well and talk while someone else is cooking, which is usually me, I do most of the cooking. And if Suze wants to come and have a chat, which she doesn't have to sit at the table, if she wants, she can sit there. We can have drinks, do whatever we want to use that area for. But it's mainly to put the fridge and the freezer under counter ones over there. So yeah, probably I just gave it the wrong name as a breakfast bar. It's not really what we're looking for. But yeah, you will be able to sit in that corner and chat to the person who's in the kitchen. So still plenty of room in the rest of the kitchen, and the tables over that side. The sofa that we had in the corner, we've decided that is not staying. We're not going to have a sofa in here now. It takes up too much room and it clutters everywhere. So that's going to go nicely. But as always, thanks for your comments. It gave us some ideas and things to think about. But I think the plan we've got is the best plan we can do for this room. But as always, yeah, thanks for your comments, thanks for your likes. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. And we will see you on the next one. Okay, everybody, thanks very much. Cheers, bye.